What's up, fuckers? Welcome to Pro Wrestling Throwdown for whatever the hell day this is. I don't know. Time is irrelevant. Life is meaningless. None of this matters. We're all going to die. The universe is going to collapse. All right? So fuck you. Luke, how are you?
Shit.
Who gives a shit?
Pulled a muscle in my stomach, so I'm not going to be my energetic self today.
Oh, no.
But, hey, it does not stop the world of professional wrestling.
That's right.
We've got some shit we got to talk about before we get to anything. We got to take the rest of the picks for Dynasty.
Yeah.
Here's the deal. Usually I would go on and on and on about this not being Sunday, that it's Monday, but y'all know already that that we're recording right now on a Monday. I don't think I have to continue to tell you people what day it is. So just assume that you already know that it's Monday.
That's right. Dynasty already happened, but we're not going to talk about it until next week.
Well, we're going to take our picks, but we haven't watched it yet.
Yeah, there you go. Big Bad John, how's your day?
The day's going great.
I know we can't do the under the table knucks because you can't see it,
well,
but just know we're doing it.
No, we're doing lots of stuff under the table you can't see.
I'm not even wearing pants.
That's right. He can go in public like that, but that's how you can put on the list. Sweet Tea, how's your day?
It's getting better.
All right, excellent. Well, as the big dog here said, we've got to take the final picks for Dynasty, which happened last night, but we're going to watch it today.
I will be taking the picks 4K. Because she's not here.
Is the professional on a journey?
Yeah, she is right now at the journey of the yellow and black store, known as the Dollar General.
The Dollar General.
She's due
not
back
to be confused
around,
with the Dollar Tree.
She's due back around 9:15ish off of her adventure.
Yeah.
You know, you could have just.
And
said
she
went
didn't kill
down
a
the
single
Yellow Brick
person.
Road.
Not one. Yet.
All right, so we have.
I'm sorry, unalive for the trigger.
We have the picks already for Omega, Ricochet, and Mike Bailey. We have the picks for Moxley and Swerve. We have the picks for Tony Storm and Megan Bayne. We have the picks for the Death Riders and Rated FTR, Jericho and Bandito, Daniel Garcia, and Adam Cole. So we are going here.
Nope. Correction.
What?
You have the picks.
Well, yes.
I have no idea what I picked.
No, that's fair.
It's been a couple days since then.
So the only picks we're taking now are the ones that we didn't have, which I think is only 4 matches worth.
Wow, really?
Yeah, well, we're not going to add the pre-show matches.
Well, hey, maybe they're learning something, dude. Maybe they're not going to have 27 matches.
Well, let's give it time. There's still plenty of time for them to go back and
there's still...
I hate this game.
There's still a little time.
I mean, their pay-per-views are a lot better than their actual show, so...
Their pay-per-views fucking rock.
They already know that.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why they put so many matches. They put all their creative onto the pay-per-views.
Wait till you see the shitstorm that took place on pay-per-view yesterday.
Yeah, buddy.
From what I understand. Moxley did this thing with a sword.
Oh, don't tell anybody. All right. So we have Mercedes
Edge
Moné
defended him.
defending the TBS title against Julia Hart.
Ooh.
Who is Julia Hart?
She's was a member of the
House of Black.
Okay.
She's with Brody Lee, Malachi
now
Black.
Now they're the Hell
Matthews.
Hounds. The Hounds of Hell or whatever.
Blonde girl has one eye covered before she had shit spinning it.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm going to go with her because she sounds more interesting than...
Okay.
Julia Hart's an amazing wrestler, and she's been women's champion before.
All right.
That's true. That's true. I'd forgotten that.
You know what?
When she won it during the House of Black.
Yeah.
Her name even sounds prettier than Mercedes Moné.
Oh, she's gorgeous.
Well, I am sticking with Mercedes Moné because she can do no wrong.
Point-wise, I'm going to go Banks just because.
Who?
Nuka, you know who we're talking about.
I assume the same for the Professor?
Yeah, probably.
Okay, and Big Bad John to round us out?
If anything, the Professor...
Yeah.
Well, see, the only reason that we didn't get it right now is because he doesn't factor in on the points.
Oh.
So, you know what I mean? Because he come in halfway.
This one's for the final
It was
points
only
race.
if he got perfect that nobody got a point. Well, that's not going to happen on an AEW. I'm sorry.
I was pretty darn
Not
close.
as you were close. Johnny was close too. Y'all were real fucking close.
I was really proud of that.
Yeah.
Anyway, we'll both go Mercedes.
Okay. Yep. So Big Bad John chose Julia Hart.
Too.
There we go. Will Ospreay versus Kevin Knight.
Who is Kevin Knight?
I don't know. He's a brand new signee. He was. They brought him over from Japan.
To me, that just sounds like
he was offered a tryout for the WWE.
Oh, I just read
And
about this guy.
AEW said, we don't want you to try out. We want to sign you.
Is he part of like the Callis family storyline? Don Callis, is he part of the family?
No, he hasn't joined the
He's,
family
like,
yet.
Brand new.
Yeah.
brand
Yeah.
new.
Yes.
Is there a belt on the line?
No.
I'm still gonna say
Osby.
Osby.
because he's new. He's basically.
K-Wood as well.
Hopefully he does well.
Oh, he's
I
going to do
hope so.
great. I do. I
Hey,
think,
here's the deal. If they're both competing for you and one of them says, hey, here's a guaranteed money,
why wouldn't
take
you?
it.
Yeah, like, no offense.
If the WWE wanted you now,
Yeah.
go to AEW, make a fucking statement, and then they'll want you more later.
But then does he want to take the chance too? Like, if they offer me a deal, do I have to go through Evolve, then NXT,
Yes.
and then Raw?
That's how it works.
Otherwise, you get offered big money to play on their main stage.
To get
But
on
then again,
national
you know,
television
but
like that, yeah.
Then again, look at all the different platforms that you can.
Oh,
be
May I ask
Yeah, I
a
don't
stupid
disagree with
question?
that at all.
This might be a stupid
Certainly.
question. Has he had a match
Yet.
in the company, or is this kid's debut?
It's not his debut. He wrestled, I think,
Then I'll
last
stay
week on
with Will
Dynamite.
Osby. Yeah.
All right, we have the Hurt Syndicate defending the AEW Tag Team titles against the Learning Tree. Team of Big Cass and the other guy with Jericho.
Daddy Magic?
Maybe. I'm sticking with the Hurt Syndicate because fuck them.
The Hurt Syndicate won't drop the belts as soon.
Hell
They
no.
just got him. I got to go with Shelton Benjamin and my man. Lashley.
Yeah, buddy.
I'll go with the Hurt Syndicate.
Same.
Familiarity above all. Now, if Jericho would have been in the tag match
Maybe.
with Big Bill, I
Maybe.
might have went the
Yeah,
other way.
maybe.
I might have went the other way.
And then,
That's just as good.
so I'm assuming for the professional as well.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
She well, I don't know. She's a real big fan of Cass.
That's true. Well, you're her advocate.
Well, like I said, she'll be honest when I ask her later. If it's different, I'll let you guys know.
Sure.
Because she won't watch the pay-per-view anyway till tomorrow.
And then our final pick, we have Kyle Fletcher versus Mark Briscoe.
Ooh,
Coletta would go with Briscoe.
That's
100%.
That's
I'm
true.
not gonna go with Briscoe.
Briscoe as well.
Just because we like Briscoe.
I'm going Kyle Fletcher.
That name is just lame.
Fletcher's been on a tear. He's one of their top heels right now. He just had that epic steel cage match with Ospreay at their last pay-per-view. Kyle Fletcher.
Points-wise, you pushed me to have to go Fletcher.
But
All right, so there.
I will be cheering on Briscoe.
Of course, I
'cause
want Briscoe to win.
hands to the
but-
sky. You know
but I
what mean?
gotta-
But-
you
I got
guys do your points. We do who we like.
Right. All right, kids. So that's it. After yesterday / today, tomorrow, and yesterday, we're gonna have. That'll be the final points push. Final one.
Final one.
Tomorrow. And
We'll see
today
who
will
the
determine.
winner is, yes.
Shut! I hate this fucking
Hey,
game.
guess what? By next Sunday, you'll know.
That's right. Stay tuned. All right, Big Bad John, take us to the next one.
Or for next Monday. Man.
Man, I don't often get bothered by celebrity deaths. They're people I don't know. You know what I mean? There are some
Right.
people who go into like deep mourning for it, which if that's your thing, that's your thing. It doesn't often hit
There
me.
are some people you just connect with, though.
But Val Kilmer, man, my dad and I watched The Ghost in the Darkness on VHS.
Dude, I'm so glad you brought that movie up.
Probably
Never heard of it.
One of my favorites.
he goes to Africa to hunt
Him and Michael
man-eating
Douglas.
lions.
Yeah.
Lions, yep.
The lions have a gum disease that makes it too difficult for them to eat animal flesh, so they've started targeting humans. And
it is one of the.
it's
best
nothing but
movies.
suspense and high. It's one of
I
his.
went to the theater and seen it myself.
It
Yeah.
was great.
But my dad and I watched it. I mean, almost every weekend.
It
You know
was
what?
between
That
the
sounds like
Saint.
PWT movie night.
Yes.
It was between him doing the Saint
The Saint, baby, the Saint. Fucking love the
and
Saint. Tombstone.
the Island of Dr. Moreau.
Oh yeah, the Island of Dr.
which is
Moreau.
known as one of the most troublesome movie shoots
Yeah.
of all
Was he
time.
the guy in Top Gun?
Yeah,
He was.
He's in Top
Yeah.
Gun.
Iceman.
I've never seen Top
Yeah,
Gun.
Iceman.
But I
Obviously, Doc Holliday in Tombstone.
Yep.
He was
Go ahead and
Bat-
hit us with the
he
next
was
one. I think
Batman.
that's next anyway. Yeah.
He is indeed your Huckleberry. Rest in peace, Val Kilmer.
The
65.
best Western I have ever seen in my life, and I've seen a lot of them.
It's right up there. It is. Remember, so the year before they released Wyatt Earp with Dennis Quaid and
Yes. Very fantastic movie.
Dennis Quaid and God damn it.
Sam Elliott.
No. No, that's Tombstone.
That's Tombstone.
Dennis Quaid played Doc Holliday, and the Waterworld. God damn it, what is his
Kevin
name?
Costner.
Kevin Costner played Wyatt Earp.
Wyatt Earp, yeah.
But then it's funny. They were filming at the same time, and they just had different release dates. They were only released 6 months apart. But there was all this big hubbub because that was sort of like the last major push for westerns in Hollywood.
Yeah.
Were those I don't remember any other westerns than what? Aliens versus Cowboys.
310 to Yuma.
Quick in the Dead.
310 to Yuma is a remake, but you're right. Hateful. Ooh, does the Hateful Eight qualify as a western?
More of a Tarantino movie.
I mean, it's a Tarantino western,
Yeah.
but it's
It
not
is
your
what,
traditional.
Django?
Django also,
Quick
I
and
wouldn't.
the Dead.
I
Well,
wouldn't-
that's more slave
Quick and the
time
Dead
than-
came out before. Oh no,
It
Quick and
was
the
in
Dead was
90s.
96.
96.
Yep, she's right.
Quick and the Dead. Purgatory.
Unforgiven
Unforgiven. I think no, Unforgiven was 93.
was before Tombstone.
Yeah.
Anyway.
But yeah, rest in peace, Val Kilmer.
Oh my gosh.
One
Man,
of the all-time greats, man.
I mean, they tried the Lone Ranger. You seen how that worked.
Iceman, out.
Also, I mean, I would be not to mention The Doors.
I love the
The
Doors.
movie The Doors.
Yeah.
He played Jim
Jim
Morrison.
Yeah.
Real Genius.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Real Genius.
Fantastic movie. That was very, very young.
Yeah.
And of course, I mean, he was the Batman with the nips, bro.
Oh,
He was Batman.
I forgot. Sorry.
Oh, and Willow, my favorite.
Oh
He
yeah.
was Mad Mardigan.
Willow. Yep. Well, I'm gonna have to watch Ghost of the Darkness again later. All right. Rest in peace, Val.
Don't be too surprised you don't get a text message. I doing the exact
it's
same
on Pluto.
shit.
Didn't I just say
Is it
we
really?
should-
Oh, nice.
Yeah. You know when they put it on Pluto? Yesterday. You know who bought the fucking thing on Amazon Prime the day before? Me, like a dipshit. It's all right. I mean, I own it now, but
Oh,
I
torn
watch
muscle,
it. I
Caleb,
watch
torn
it, and
muscle.
then Pluto does the fucking coming up next. Goes
That's
to
a
the darkness.
bitch, that's a bitch,
I just
man.
bought this fucking.
I had it
movie.
on VHS at one point.
Yeah, pissed me off.
Some people think that it's. Oh, I'm sorry.
We're good.
Go ahead and hit us
Chit-chat.
with the next one.
Yeah.
First women's match, non-title in quite a while for WrestleMania.
Naomi and
Jade.
Jade.
Here's the
Cargill.
deal. This is what I'm going to say about it, and then we can move on so we don't drag. But Naomi's playing a better heel than she ever did a babyface.
She looks better.
Jade Cargill is looking fantastic. She's been working with Miss Jacqueline.
She looks good, but if you watched her fight those fucking security guards on
First off, the
SmackDown-
security guard that didn't take a bump off the punch is to blame. He should have took a bump off the punch. He didn't.
I tell you what, this is going to be a big test for Naomi.
It is.
It's going to be a bigger test for Naomi than it is for Jade.
100%.
Naomi's going to have to lead. And I'm not saying that Jade
Naomi's
isn't
track
talented,
record at WrestleMania though is very good.
Yeah, but I don't know. This one could surprise us and be really, really, really fucking good, or it could end up being the stinker of the show. And I don't think there's going to be any meat in the middle about it.
That's probably pretty true.
Hit
Hit us on the next one, Big Bad Joe. So these are the official matches so far.
We have
Other than
minus one.
which we'll get into that here in a minute. But
We have John-
Stack's looking good so far.
Yeah, the main event of night 1 will feature CM Punk, Seth Rollins, and Roman Reigns in a triple threat match. Main event of night 2 will feature John Cena versus Cody Rhodes for the WWE Championship.
More matches will be lined out to each night as we go.
Yeah, we're only a couple weeks out.
Nope. Yeah, I mean, what, 2?
2 weeks. Maybe
Hit us with the next one,
Almost to
please.
that.
Stephanie Vakir, now being double champion, was told to relinquish the North American Championship on NXT, which she did.
Yeah.
A tournament is now in play for spots in a ladder match with Zarya and Kalani Jordan advancing to the stand and deliver ladder match.
I'm sure that Jordan Grace will get involved too.
Jordan's going to be her NXT challenger, I think.
Yeah. The rumor is that Julia's injured. That's one of the reasons
Yes.
they took the belt off of her.
And they're both getting called up anyway.
Yeah, and
now
if,
that they
that,
got-
and if that's legit and true, heal well and hurry back. Cause
Yeah.
you'll definitely be missed off of TV, Julia.
go ahead, that's the next one.
Hey, that's us.
Look how sexy it looks.
Make sure to follow us on Facebook at facebook.com/ProWrestlingThrowdown. Find us on X at ProWrestlingTD. Send us an email at ProWrestlingThrowdown@gmail.com. Find us on TikTok at ProWrestlingThrowdown1. And you can check out streamlabs.com/ProWrestlingThrowdown where you can access the
Merch store.
And over at the
Merch store.
You can't yell merch.
I can't, dude.
You can buy our merch, guys. We have so much merchandise stockpiled lately. And the seasons are changing, which means we're going to be updating our inventory.
Start getting long sleeve shirts.
The bikini's going to be coming back fairly soon.
If you guys have any ideas, throw them our way.
Yeah, please do.
100%.
But check us out. We got notebooks, books, bags. We got
Catch
shoes.
us on
we got
all
shirts.
of these down here.
Check us out. Welcome to the show. Also, don't forget, share with your friends. We're still pushing for 500 subscribers here on YouTube.
We're at 320 right now.
Yep, we're only 180 away. Let's get 500 for season 5, baby.
Let's do it.
Woo!
That would mean we got 100 a season. That would be pretty cool.
I think so.
That'd be really neat.
Yeah. All right, Big Bad John.
Steady.
Keep this train rolling. Rolling.
All right.
Rolling.
Fightful, obviously. WWE
Woof.
edited out all the personal jabs of the digital version of this.
Yeah.
Everyone they're speaking to believes that they went heavily off script. That is actually true.
Now, there are conflicting rumors. One is that Tiffany Stratton felt like Charlotte jumped the gun on her, so she just wanted to say her piece and get out of the ring so it didn't get worse. Other camps believe that they collectively went in on each other to make the match more interesting. Here's the deal.
Then why'd Charlotte look so flustered?
Charlotte's done this before, where she goes in on somebody. We had the belt debacle with her and Becky, where she refused to do the hand trade-off.
Yeah.
We had the fist fight with Nia Jax whenever neither one of them could get on the same page in the ring.
When they went after her brother.
Is it
when
safe?
Sasha Banks went after her brother.
I don't.
Reed.
Yeah, and I don't know that Tiffany Stratton is at. I think her exiting the ring was the right call.
Well, here's the deal. They both wore basically the same outfit,
Yeah.
basically showing you that Tiffany Stratton is the younger,
hotter.
But
I don't know if I can say more talented. She's equally as
the
talented.
Love Life dig, and
It was a jab.
It was a jab. That was deep, especially because she was just on an interview the day before, crying about her divorce. Again, I don't know, man, but I will say it's definitely made me more interested in seeing what's going to happen.
If they start throwing punches on each other, what better place to do it than WrestleMania?
It's going to be a good cat fight.
All I need now is Bianca Belair to come out on Monday to Rhea Ripley.
That'll also happen night 1.
Yeah,
by the way.
but have her come out on Rhea Ripley on night 1 and be, on Raw and be like, so what does Buddy Matthews think about you and Poppy? You know what I mean? Like, I'm into it.
As long as she comes home to me, I believe is what he said on Twitter at one point.
But yeah, they sold me on it. I'm interested to see what's going to. If someone's getting potatoed, I want to know who.
Right? This is the next one, Big Bad John.
Whose titty gonna pop out first? Rusev signed, baby. Rusev is back.
PW Insider threw out Rusev is re-signed with WWE. He had been spotted at the Performance Center. So
now we have.
Now we just need Aiden English back from TNA.
We have Miro, which now we could very well get because of the TNA deal.
Kermit, as I like to call him, because that's what he sounds
I'm
like.
still new to wrestling. I've heard you guys talk about Rusev, but I don't know.
Rusev Matcha. Okay, so he started in FCW before they changed it to NXT.
Right.
They brought him in as the Bulgarian Brute. Made him sort of like a wrecking ball, and then really
he was the Umaga of this generation.
Yeah. They didn't have a whole lot of extra creative for him. He ended up in that weird League of Nations group for a while.
They needed him for Cena
he was a buffer for Cena. And then
flag matches and shit.
He started getting over with Aiden English when they would do the Rusev Day. And for some reason, just that little catchphrase, Aiden English was his spokesperson. If you don't know who Aiden English is, he's married to Eddie Guerrero's daughter.
So,
is that the man standing next to
Yeah.
Okay.
He was part of the
He's
Vaudevillains from
the,
NXT.
color commentator for TNA.
Yeah, him and Simon Gotch were the Vaudevillains.
He sounds like Kermit the Frog.
He does.
But he's a Juilliard trained singer.
Yeah, and so they were getting over like crazy, and then the pandemic happened, and they were on Black Wednesday.
Yep.
That big day of releases during the pandemic.
Where they had to cut because of COVID.
Then he got signed over to AEW. Initially, they brought him in, and he had an awful run where, like, so right before he got released, he was doing the gimmick where Lana had left him for Bobby Lashley.
Yes.
Right.
So then they go to AEW, and Lana doesn't get signed until later. So when they first introduce him, he does this weird feud with Kip Sabian over video games. The stupidest shit ever. Like, how you could use a guy like that. Well, anyway, after that, they repackage him as this vengeful warrior who has a vendetta against God. And he wins the TBS title, and he just rolls over fucking everybody. And it's fantastic. Then he gets injured, and he goes off TV, and he was off TV for like 2 fucking years. Almost to the day. Him and Lana separated during this time, and now they're back together, him and CJ Perry. And then as soon as he got released, bam, signed with the WWE, now he's come back home. What they'll do with him, I don't know, but I'm
Bronson.
excited to see it. Him and Bronson Reed, him and
Fantastic.
Jacob Fatu,
Be
come
great.
on,
Be
baby.
great. Hit us with
Big
some
meaty
Bad
men
John.
slapping meat.
That's a sad story coming out of SmackDown. Kevin Owens scheduled to have neck surgery will miss WrestleMania.
And
However, this surgery is a surgery that is a career-threatening surgery.
he's expected to be out
2 to 5
2
years.
to 5 years.
This really saddens me.
If
because
if at all.
he really grew on me.
Big E was a proponent for this, the neck surgery that keeps you out.
Yeah.
Big E was actually cleared months ago, but has decided that he doesn't know if he ever wants to get in the ring.
It's a scary risk after having an injury.
Kevin
like
Owens
that.
is a great professional wrestler.
Obviously, he's been a part of the business itself for what, 25 years?
He's
Yeah.
one of the founding fathers of Ring of Honor.
One of the founding fathers of Ring of Honor. TNA wouldn't take him.
Nope.
ROH was done with him. He finally gets signed. The WWE didn't want to sign him at all. Cornette hated him. Wanted to fire him from Ring of Honor
Triple
at
H
every
hired him.
fucking turn. Comes to the WWE, wins the NXT Championship, makes his WWE Raw debut with John Cena, beating him for the U.S. title. Goes on to do the gimmicks with Jericho, reunited with Sami Zayn,
then
and the wars
fought
with
him,
Sami
then
again.
reunited, then fought him,
Then fought him,
reunited.
then they and then 2 weeks before WrestleMania, where he's set to wrestle arguably the measuring stick of the WWE, Randy Orton,
Not to mention one of his best friends.
and then to get
Who
told,
also had neck issues, so he's
Yeah.
very sympathetic.
Here's the deal: as far as the controversy that's going on behind him right now, due to the fan on SmackDown.
hey, the one
that
who
they
said
cut
you're
away
still
from.
shit when he walked away.
Actually, he said you're full of shit. In other words, you're faking it. And that caused Kevin Owens to be like, who the fuck said that?
Yeah.
And then evidently from the fan footage, he's in this kid's face.
Oh, yeah, he was.
Like,
Big time.
Well,
it's not fake. Not everything you see
It's
is
not always a work,
storyline.
dog.
You have no right making it
And-
personal like that.
And remember, too, he was part of the big bidding war when AEW first got established. AEW wanted them real, real bad. And he decided to stay with the WWE.
And this could be it.
And this could be,
This could be it.
if his last real match was against Sami Zayn,
What a way to go
in
out.
Canada,
it was a great match.
at least that's how he went out. But I hope to God he recovers and he gets
Me
to come
too.
back.
Me too.
If not, man, they'll be talking about Kevin Cena and Kevin Owens until the lights go out.
You know what? He's still great on a mic and stuff. Who knows what else?
They'll
can
make
do for
him
WWE.
something
Make him
else.
GM of SmackDown.
Hey,
That
they
would
did
be
Stone
great.
Cold.
Make him the new sheriff.
Yep.
Come on, baby.
Here's with the next one, Big Bad John.
Yeah, I'm into it.
Sound investment, DJ and karaoke serving Southern Illinois. Contact me or Kay at 618-439-1125. We do special events, bars, parties, weddings,
Bar mitzvahs.
bar mitzvahs.
Brisket.
Drag show.
Here's the deal. If you're paying with
Cash.
real money and not Monopoly money, I'll pretty much do whatever you
He'll
want me
set
to
up
do.
in a parking lot and play mariachi music at Drex's house.
Only serious inquiries, please.
Wait, can I pay you to set up in my ex's driveway and play mariachi music?
As long as it's in cash, I will do whatever you want me to do.
We're going to talk after this.
All right? Sound investment. It's always an investment with a sound investment.
That's right.
Hit us with the next one, please.
What are you doing for WrestleMania? Yep.
Yep.
Gonna be some of that.
Gonna be a
There's gonna be
whole
lots of that.
lot of that.
With a lot of Paul Heyman.
Go ahead, this is the next
Paul
one.
Heyman Kush.
Hey, look, it's main event CM Punk.
Oh, I don't like that.
No.
I don't like that at
It
all.
was foreshadowing because he wore this on Raw and did this on Raw. It's foreshadowing.
Stupid.
That's with the next one, Big Bad John. There's not a lot of rhyme or reason to a lot of these. I was just showing all of the betrayals that have happened to Roman.
Yeah, and Roman's always been loyal.
Yeah, Paul Heyman I don't count as a betrayal.
No.
He made CM Punk promise. He doesn't break his word.
No.
It's a favor. So, hey, here's the deal. What's going to be great is when it's a giant swerve and he ends up helping Seth Rollins against both of them.
That's what the rumor mill is stirring
That's the
about.
first thing I thought when also, I don't know if I shared the picture of it or not, Seth Rollins' outfit.
I like that.
He was
So did
wearing
I.
the Fiend's boots.
Mm-hmm.
I did not notice.
I like that uniform look. I think it was much more grounded
Did
than
you
his
notice
usual.
that Freakin' is gone as well?
Yeah.
Finally.
Yeah, they took that off.
The fans.
They took off Big Bronson Reed.
Yeah, well, no, I mean, they legitimately, finally took it off the back of the thing. He's now the revolutionary.
He should be just Seth fucking Rollins.
Seth Tyler.
I
Go
really liked
fuck
it.
yourself, Tyler.
It is with the next one, please. Colby is his real name. I'm
Colby.
sorry.
Well, he was Tyler.
John Cena sells WrestleMania tickets.
Yep.
By letting Cody Rhodes drop him on his ass. But as you say, you always send the guy who's going to lose in strong.
Well, yeah.
If that's the case, that's about as good as it gets.
I think Cena's going to win, and
I
that's
think
crazy
Orton
to say.
sold his soul to The Rock and is going to end up dropping Cody Rhodes.
I'd be down with that.
Because then he'll have to fight Orton to get to Cena.
I'd be down with that. I'd be down with all that.
Yeah. I was
You
thinking
want Orton to do something Mania? That's what you have to do,
well, I mean, after he wrestles Nick Aldis.
After.
Hit us with the next one, John.
Give me the...
Which, this was great. Greatest story that sold the entire match.
Here's what pisses me off just a little, okay? We have a steel cage match 2 weeks ago between CM Punk and Seth Rollins, or however long ago it was. No blood.
Yeah.
We have a no DQ match between Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens at the last pay-per-view. Not an ounce of blood. Gunther busts Jimmy open, and fucking chokes him out and gets covered in blood, which I get, like, it obviously sold that for Gunther, because what a great visual.
I think they finally realized that they're gonna have to step it up.
But look at the fucking animal.
It sold the match.
The with him in the chokehold especially, and the blood just all over him.
Yep.
What a fucking just monster. I love it.
Also goes to show you how good them Samoans bleed.
We love
Jesus.
Gunther. 4 more years of Gunther. Make wrestling Gunther again.
And I love
Make it all Gunther again.
And I love seeing
Just
Gunther on
Just
LFG. He
Yeah.
was a great guest judge.
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
on LFG,
Especially when he's fucking why doesn't you're a coach? Why doesn't your Olympian know that she's an animal? And take
why
her
does
being
she
like,
not know she's a killer?
yeah,
yet?
take her being like, well, at first I wanted to be like, who the fuck is this guy talking to? And then
But
it was
then
like,
he was right.
he was right.
Yeah. I love LFG.
It didn't work out for you, did it? Not much money.
Not much money.
Oh man,
Hit us with
what
the
a
next
dick!
one, please.
Love it.
Speaking of Nick Aldis, Randy Orton after the segment with Kevin Owens drops Aldis after Aldis says, "Hey man, sorry about it, but
You're not gonna have a
WrestleMania match."
And if you watch long enough, if you watch that full clip, after Orton hits with the RKO when he's sitting there on the knee, he mouths to the camera, "No match for me at Mania. We'll see about that."
Yeah.
Like fuck yeah.
Gonna be interesting.
I could go for Randy Orton and Nick Aldis.
Yeah, bring the Legend Killer back.
Come on, baby. Hey, Nick Aldis is a legend.
He is a legend.
He did set the record for the longest NWA title run in modern
still
history.
in shape.
Yep.
Hit us with the next one, please. So the New Day have staked their claim for WrestleMania. That will be them, and it hasn't been officially announced yet.
Him and the Vikings.
But will be him and the Vikings.
Or now, what are they now? They're back to War Machine, aren't they?
The War Raiders.
The War Raiders.
Here's the deal: those boys have done nothing but fucking run rumshot over
Yeah,
the
buddy.
ball.
They're getting better.
Those boys are good for 2 people that were told that their neck injuries would prevent them from ever coming back.
And against Kofi and Xavier, what great buffers, their size, their
And every
speed.
time he decides he goes home, he gets butt fingers pregnant again. So it works for everybody.
I wish you wouldn't say that.
She puts her fingers on her
I don't.
smells something like this. Hit us with the next one, Johnny. Try not to make myself laugh. All right, so this is a combined thing I found very interesting. Total WrestleMania entrance times for The Undertaker minus Triple H. And as you can see, just like the undefeated streak, it once was glorious. So will The Undertaker's 1 hour and 43 minutes of walk time.
Hey, it's fucking cool.
That's just the entrance. That's not the exit.
Just the entrance. And then, of course, the 1 hour and 13 minutes of the game, The King of Kings, which, by the way, I hope they play the King of Kings song at his induction. I was sitting in bed the other day and just started playing it on my phone because I hadn't heard it in so long.
It better be fucking Shawn Michaels inducting Triple H.
Well, of course.
Otherwise, I
Or
don't do
I
it.
would take Stephanie, but I think
Stephanie could, but Michaels is appropriate.
Michaels is the choice.
Stephanie also has a new show out that's really good.
Yes, her interview
Stephanie's
show.
Places. I have not got a chance to.
Yeah.
I also noticed Dark Side of the Ring started back up.
Yes, it did.
With
first episode.
Ludwig Vorga was the second episode, and of course Mick Foley's Hell in the Cell was the first.
Yep.
I don't know what the next one's supposed to be.
Vader.
Vader, be a good one.
Yep.
He's going to show you the Vader bomb. Hit us with the next one, please.
Tony Flood, the Vader bomb.
It's like we've seen it.
Seen it.
So Cora Jade is making headlines in the PC as being known as the PC Huntress, considering She just broke up with her third Performance Center boyfriend, folks. Vincent Winey, ring name Harlem Lewis, who is one of the Dark State members.
Mm-hmm.
Blake Christensen, Braun Breaker, and now this guy. She is being called the Huntress of the PC.
I love it.
Between everybody, she is basically on the same page of Xavier Woods, if you catch my drift. Hit me with the next one, please. Sleeping away to the top.
Oh, Brad Maddox, I thought was.
Well, he's the one that sold it.
Carrion.
Is now in a contract year.
Yeah, buddy. They'll re-sign him.
He changed his name to his real name on X.
And
Says that he wants to be the villain that the Wyatt Six need.
Well, and Triple H loves his work. Triple H, he'll get re-signed. Yeah,
He's not going. Maybe a repackaging.
Sure.
But
a fourth one?
he's not going anywhere. No, I mean like a dropping of the Karrion Kross.
Bring back Scarlett Bordeaux.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Her and Shotzi actually have been doing haunted house and stuff. Hit us with the next one, Big Bad John. Karrion Kross, I don't think is going anywhere.
Mick Foley survived.
April 1st, this was not a April Fool's joke. Mick
No.
Foley took this picture shortly after demolishing this car.
No.
Also was sent back to the hospital for MRIs. I am
But of course he has
happy
his
to
photo.
say
Yeah.
that he is fine. He made all of his dates.
Yeah.
Everything. Mickles, I'm going to attest the weight loss
Yeah.
to a lot of the reason why Mickles didn't get hurt any worse than what the couple bumps
Probably.
and bruises.
Graciously, he pulled out with barely a scratch.
Look at his sexy ass
There
up
were
there.
some concussion concerns.
I mean, it is Mick Foley we're talking about here.
But Mick is all right. He's in good
He
health.
could ride a roller coaster.
He's also in
with
good
concussion.
spirits.
Yeah, oh
which is,
yeah. Foley's the man.
Having survived 2 accidents like that myself, I can attest to how scary it is and how fortunate a person must feel afterwards. So,
Hit us with the next one. So, I don't know why they just don't induct the whole crew.
I
About
agree.
the natural disasters. What about the Texas
Yeah,
tornado?
the Texas tornado
or
and the hurricane. Yeah.
We just get all the natural disasters.
That's a great.
together.
That's a
Hey,
great
Kenny, for your
fucking-
thoughts is hilarious on Twitter. He really is. He's hilarious.
Kenny for your thoughts.
He does this shit all the time. Hit
That's
us with the next one, Big Bad John.
Pro Wrestling Throwdown.
This is us.
This
You're
is us. We are here. We are now. Find us on Facebook at facebook.com/ProWrestlingThrowdown. Follow us on X at ProWrestlingTV. Send us an email at ProWrestlingThrowdown@gmail.com. Follow us on TikTok at ProWrestlingThrowdown1. And check out Streamlabs.com/ProWrestlingThrowdown where you can access the merch store.
All right, here's with the next one. So this is what a future endeavored letter looks like.
Yes.
This was. Oh, I'm sorry. No, this is the Shawn Michaels Academy induction letter. I apologize.
Oh, okay.
Showing. I just thought a little memorabilia. Not a lot of people
Sure.
know that Shawn Michaels actually ran a wrestling academy. Him and Rude Boy Gonzalez, and
Yeah.
Jose Lothario.
He trained.
This is the money, what the dates would be,
Yeah.
where they had to work and shit. I just thought it was interesting.
His 2 most notable signees were Lance Cade. 3 actually. Lance Cade, Daniel Bryan, of
And
course.
Brian Kendrick.
Brian Kendrick. Well, and then the woman
Oh
from
yeah,
NWA Wildside, the Asian one whose name I can never
remember her name.
But she signed on with early TNA, and
Yep.
then she got pregnant and left the wrestling business.
Yep.
But if you want to talk about one of the prettiest goddamn super kicks I've ever seen is the one she hit on Onyx on NWA Wildside.
Yeah, they
Fantastic.
were gorgeous. Hit us with the next one, Big Bad John. 2 wrestlers who made history in Japan will face off at WrestleMania.
Oh, that's just in bad taste.
I know,
Why
the
would
Bullet Club.
Why would they show the
like
Bullet
that?
Club?
Why would I show Tonga Loa doing anything that has to do with the belt?
Golly.
Hit us with the next
Hey,
one, John.
I'll tell you what, that Logan Paul's new, the Pulverizer is a fucking cool finisher, though.
Yeah, it is.
Hulk Hogan was never offered the George Foreman grill deal.
The reason I know this is that the inventor of the said grill actually spoke out, saying that only one
Against
person,
Hogan's lies forever.
only one person had ever been offered the George Foreman
And
grill,
it was George
and
fucking
it was
Foreman.
George fucking Foreman. He said, "I know because I'm the son of the person who fucking invented it,
Yeah.
and I'm telling you, we only shopped it to one person."
Sorry, brother. Missed
So-
a phone call, brother.
Yeah.
What
Sorry
fucking
that
look.
you missed their phone call. Hit us with the next one. He misses a lot of phone calls. You should have missed that one where he did the N-word.
Gary Busey.
It is Gary Busey's
Let's talk,
birthday. That man
let's
is still alive.
talk about buttered sausage and what it does. Why is it good? Why is it good? Let's talk about buttered sausage.
You ever have a lit cigarette?
You ever have
Put a
lit
cigar
cigarette
put
on
out
your
on your neck?
Come on. Yeah, the Buse is still
The
kicking.
Buse
80
is still
years
out
old.
there looking as fucking
Just
Doc Brown as he possibly
being
can.
a menace to society.
Yeah, this is the next one, John. Happy birthday to the man. All right, I'm going to say this, and I'm going to say this once. I know that you do a lot of things for Marion Cultural Civic Center.
I do.
And not to disparage.
Yeah, this is an odd one. I don't know.
This is disgusting.
I don't know
to
who
me.
booked it. I don't know who.
This is a legitimate pedophile who was convicted of grooming 14-year-old girls, and is going to be performing at that center in the middle of town.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't have any because I don't have any professional ties to it. I don't work.
I know that you work for a company who has worked there.
I don't
but
know.
I don't get
I don't
that.
know who Well, but I think he got a little redemption with the series that dropped about the Nickelodeon guy, and then if you follow TikTok, he's been doing stuff with like really getting into in-depth. Hold on, let me
14-year-olds.
I know, but getting into the stuff with Josh Peck and like taking accountability. Again, that doesn't excuse his behavior by any stretch. I think just like putting a human element on the trauma that he suffered, sort of got it. But again, I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't have booked him, but I don't run the business.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying too. I don't. Yeah. I wanted to point it out though because a lot of people had brought it to my attention.
Yeah.
Well, you brought it to their attention, and then they blocked you.
Well,
they blocked me.
That would have been the social media manager who I know personally.
Yeah, he blocked me because I asked.
Yeah, it's an odd deal. I don't know.
Anyway.
Yeah. Take us to the next one, Big
Yeah,
Man
go ahead and get him off my screen. Feeny just turned 90. 90 this year. Still can't get away from Eric Matthews.
Never gonna happen.
Obviously, still with Danielle Fishel though.
Yeah, the only one that
Topanga.
Ben Savage doesn't associate with the whole crew anymore.
Nope.
So. Last time they talked was like 2020 or something.
Yeah,
it was all over the fucking the allegations of Dan Schneider and all that shit at Nickelodeon and stuff.
Well, and then Danielle Fishel and Ryder Strong came out in support of somebody that got in trouble.
Ashton Kutcher, Danny
was
Masterson.
It him? Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's right. It was Danny Masterson.
Yep. And when it come out, Ben Savage was like,
"Fuck that guy." Yeah.
Hit us with the next one. It ruined a lot of people's careers.
Mm-hmm. Hey, that is one of our most ardent supporters, if not our most ardent supporters. That is Wolfie. You'll see him pop up in the chat and on our comment section from time to time.
Happy birthday, bro.
It's Wolfie's birthday, and as you can see, he's rocking all the Pro Wrestling Throwdown merch.
What you can't see is the shoes.
He's got the glasses. He's got the koozie. He's got the shoes. If we had Pro Wrestling Throwdown underoos, he'd be wearing them right now.
Hey,
he probably would be.
Yeah.
So would I.
Happy birthday, Wolfie. Thanks for the support, buddy. Love you.
Hit us with the next one, Big Bad John.
Champa's beard oil.
So he stopped using our product because on Smackdown he was as white as could possibly be.
Yep.
He needs to start getting. He probably ran out.
Yep.
We'll contact him.
It's like a toner.
Let him know that we have more in stock.
You can also load it in a printer.
You can load it. Dude, you could grease a road with it.
You could grease a lot of things.
But you know what else you could do, right?
Champa's beard oil. It'll get you drunk.
Hit us with the next one, please.
Great lube.
Hey, look, it's Tinkerbell.
I don't like that at all.
It's actually really creepy.
It's Tinker Brother.
Look at that face. It's like he's taking a shit.
You gotta clap for me, dude.
I think it's hilarious.
Never gonna get old, brother.
You gotta believe, Peter. You're doing it. You're playing.
White people only at Neverland. Terrible. Hit us with the next one, please.
Would that make Sheik Captain Hook?
All right. So is this the beginning of these? These are they're professional wrestlers as Pixar for the children that watch our show.
Yeah,
on this Monday
night. Masses of kids.
We actually do have children that watch this show.
Yeah, we do.
Hit us with the first one here.
But they're children of professional wrestlers.
Hey, Pixar Sting. I'm down.
Hit us with the next one. Just give us a few seconds on each, and we'll get
Shawn Michaels. That's a great one.
That is a good one.
The Heartbreak Kid.
Johnny doing the backgrounds of these.
Yeah, that's fantastic. Yokozuna. Looks like the kid from Up, grown up.
Yes, he does.
Mister, let me walk across the street. LOD.
I love the belts.
Yeah, those look great.
That is the WWE official image.
Yeah, that's awesome. Kane!
And Paul Bearer.
Yeah,
his daddy.
Did you see that there's a new Kane in the extended universe?
Yeah.
Michael Caine.
I
love it. I love it so much.
Terrible.
Anyway, that's
the next
one.
One.
Pixar Kane.
I wonder if we could get an interview with him.
Michael Caine. Brock Lesnar.
The Beast incarnate.
He's a beast about something.
Suplex City just happens to be right outside of Zootopia.
That's right. The Rock.
People's Champion.
The rock and roll.
The final boss.
The final boss, indeed. The Islander, the High Chief, the Rock.
Maui.
Goldberg and his gigantic neck.
Let's be fair. This was young Goldberg, not Oldberg.
Either way. I mean, I wouldn't fight Oldberg now. I wouldn't fight him.
I'd kick him right in the knee.
You pulled an ab sneezing.
First off, it was sneezing and coughing. Here's for the next one, John.
I'll be threatening Goldberg. Come on, you're kicking my
Hey! Trick Willie Wonder Bar. It'll get you drunk.
It'll get you drunk.
Actually, no, that's what you eat to come down from your drunkenness.
That's right. All that delicious nuggety filling.
Cream filling.
Good nugget.
All comes in caramel,
Almond.
milk, chocolate, dark.
The Willy Wonka bar will get you pregnant.
It will. It'll get you butt pregnant if you ain't careful.
Oh,
Hit us
no.
with the next one, please.
Razor Ramon, the bad guy. Looking
Thought
good.
that was really cool.
That's a great one. Woo!
That would be Ricketh the Flair.
The Flair. Mustache, or not, Space Mountain.
Space
I
Mountain.
was
All
saying
day.
Mustache Mountain. The Macho Man. Ooh,
He's
yeah.
so cute.
Snap into
I
a Slim
want
Jim
him.
at your local Disney
I
park.
really wish these were actual things.
Yeah, right?
These are
So
super
cute.
cool.
Those would make great,
Awesome.
collectible
Yes.
action figures.
Yes.
I want him.
Yeah. We could 3D print it.
That's right.
Dave Bautista looking just mean.
Looking all
Just
jacked.
jacked. OG,
Did you know he
triple
wanted to
OG.
return at SummerSlam the year that Guardians of the Galaxy come out,
Mhm.
and Triple H laughed in
Yeah,
his
because
face
he didn't know how well the
because
movie
he didn't
would do.
think the movie would do well enough.
And then it ended up being one of Marvel's biggest blockbusters and
To
put Dave
date.
back on the map.
To date, yeah.
Yeah.
Hit us with the next
We don't
one.
even know if it's going to be any good. Dusty
Yeah.
Rhodes. Oh, that's awesome.
The
Dusty Rhodes
American
is the polka
Dream,
dots.
Dusty Rhodes.
I love that.
Dusty Rhodes, baby. Hit us with the next one.
Dusty. The $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase.
Fantastic. Go ahead.
Gold Dust, brother
That
of
actually looks
Cody
really
Rhodes, son of Dusty Rhodes.
Good. All right.
John Cena.
You don't have a background because you can't see it.
That's good guy John Cena, not bad guy John Cena.
That's correct. We don't like bad guys. Wow, I love him.
Hulk Hogan. Well, that's bad guy Hulk Hogan, not good guy Hulk Hogan.
Huckster power.
The Hulkster.
Give him that fucking side view.
Eh,
Our tribal chief.
our tribal chief and the wise man. What a
Tribal-
great... That's the happiest I've ever seen Paul Heyman.
It is.
Yeah.
He looks like Wreck-It Ralph's
having,
little guy.
Yeah, he's having a nice... He's having a good day.
Here's the next one, John.
More
Another
Hulk
one of the
Hogan.
Hulkster. I thought that one was interesting.
Yeah, that's
Cross
good.
and
It
shit.
looks good, yeah. Oh,
That's my
that's
favorite.
fantastic.
That's my favorite one.
The Fiend. How cool. Bret the Hitman Hart, the best there is, best there was.
Also
best there ever
really
will be.
cool looking for an action
The
figure.
execution of excellence. Or the excellence of execution, rather.
You executed that excellently.
Thank
He's
you.
so cute.
Codric Rhodes.
Otherwise known as
Afri-
Rhodes Swoggle.
African-American icon, Cody Rhodes. Hey, look, it's more us. Go to the merch store, buy our stuff.
Here's what the next one. What is this? 25 cents.
25 cents.
Jesus Christ.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I have to turn the wheels over here because I've got to go to my job. But Sweet Tea and Big Bad John and, of course, Luke are going to hammer out the rest of the show.
That's
Love
right.
y'all.
Go ahead and stay wide there, Johnny.
Have your pets spayed or neutered. Love you, Bubba.
Is that what you would call a milk dud? Love you, brother.
Love you, Bubba.
Hit us with the next one, Big Bad John. What we got here?
So these are some of the things that Caleb sent me this week. So
The Heartbreak Kid. That is hilarious. I fucking love. Oh my god. Okay. All right. I like that. That's cool. Oh, that one. Ultimate Warrior, obviously. Put my glasses back on so I can see this shit. Ultimate Warrior for sure. Okay, here's the deal. His face looks like he just farted and he thinks he shit his pants.
Yes, I was thinking the same thing.
That would be the DeVito taker. R&R Modern Creations. Contact Tawny. Tawny. You hear that?
Yeah.
Has a pain in the stomach there. Tanya and Johnny Doolin. www.facebook.com/RNR Modern Creations. Woodcrafting, graphics, everything that you see, hear, taste, feel, touch of this show is due to R&R Modern Creations. Give them a check. Give them a like on Facebook. Get a hold of them for all of your woodcrafting graphic, among other things. correct? I mean, you do
Yeah.
numerous
Yeah.
different things.
We play
Soon
during
gonna have
games.
products as well, right? Like
Yeah.
like individual like house products and shit.
Yep.
That light you made sick, by the
Oh,
way.
Johnny
Yeah, it
Lee.
probably won't show up on
No,
stream
it won't.
'cause it's not.
Oh, okay. Well, we
We'll
will.
have to see. We'll have to get a picture of it.
We'll get a
It's all
picture
up.
of it and put it up on R&R, as well as I like to put one on Facebook too for the Pro Wrestling Throwdown page.
Yes.
R&R Modern Creations, they'll get you drunk. Hit us with the next one, please.
Okay, so these are some of the things that I made here this week.
Okay.
So, if you don't know, I'm a huge Star Trek fan, and my favorite captain is Jean-Luc Picard.
Well, he is
I
the
mean-
OG.
So, we got some Sir Patrick Stewart
This is
wrestling
gonna be good.
characters that I made up. So
Got
this
some
first
Cena.
one is
Patrick Cena.
Patrick Cena,
Ultimate Patrick.
Love it.
the Ultimate Patrick.
Love it. That's some hairy ass legs too.
Patrick Savage.
The let's see. I'm trying to think of something with Picard. But you're right. Patrick Savage sound perfect. The Picard Patrick Savage. There we go. That's great.
This one was my favorite.
That's awesome. It actually looks like his head
Yes.
Yeah.
is supposed to be
Oh,
there.
yeah.
That's insanely. That's cool.
Stone Cold Patrick Stewart.
And then finally,
Hulkaman.
Patrick Stewart.
That would be Jean-Luc Picard, brother. Hey, it's the Hulkverse. We're gonna blend in the in Star Trek with the Hulkverse. I'm okay with this. That's awesome, man. Those pictures are cool as shit.
There you go. So, and then finally,
Yes, Kit Kat's Bar and Grill, April 19th and 20th, WrestleMania Day 1 and 2. Pro Wrestling Throwdown will be hosting April 19th. The 20th will be covered by the actual show itself. But we're going to host the first night, get them kicked off the right way. We're going to do some streaming from there, some
Trivia.
camera, some trivia, some fun games. Going to be hot dogs, chips. There is going to be a full menu if you want to, get into burgers.
Their
and,
War Pig burger is fantastic.
get yourself a chance to be put on the podcast, I guess is the easiest way to put this. You can meet us. We'll be signing shit if you want stuff signed. All of the members as of right now are confirmed to be there, or at least the ones who you know
Regulars.
from us regularing Kit Kats. Kit Kats is a great place, very inclusive.
It is the place for the weirdos to go.
It doesn't matter what background you come from, what lifestyle you come from. Please join us. April 19th and the 20th there at Kit Kat's WrestleMania party. It's going to be a whole lot of fun. Benton, Illinois, right off the square. It's going to be a whole lot of fun. What did they say? Doors open at 5, I think?
Yep.
Day 1, right after NXT. Jump in the car, come down, spend WrestleMania Night 1 with us. As we bring in a new era,
I'm
really,
really
to
excited.
WWE. Cards looking good, matches are looking good. And then, of
Food's
course,
gonna be good.
the next day on Sunday, Easter Sunday, or 420 for those of you who partake. We're not going to actually host that show there due to the fact that it's Easter and
We will be spending it together.
but we will be there on the 19th. Doors open at 5 o'clock. Come up, come hungry, come thirsty, come ready to watch WrestleMania.
Have a good time.
Have a good time with us. We're fun. We're fun. We don't bite unless you ask. But I believe that with that is the end of the show this week. Not much wrestling news took place, but we are just 2 short weeks away from WrestleMania. And things are going to start getting interesting. We have a gauntlet match with several different women's tag teams that will be decided next week on Smackdown. So we'll get to see who the number 1 contenders are at Mania there. They're also talking about, we got, who was it? The Motor City Machine Guns and the Street Profits for the tag titles at Mania now. All titles will be represented, I'm sure. LA Knight and Jacob fought too as of Smackdown for the United States title.
That's going to be interesting.
A lot of good matches, a lot of great stuff. April 19th, Kit Kats, Benton, Illinois, right off the square. 5 o'clock, be there. We'll play games, trivia, food, all that fun stuff. And also join us next week. Same bat time, same bat channel. And then, like I said, we will go live from WrestleMania April 19th from the WrestleMania party. So for Caleb and the professional, as well as my friends here in the room, keep it the ring.